equipment officer. Really business. Equipment. Comments. Winners, all like you. That's it. Okay.
To be on the wrong country. But you're going to that's where we.
That we shall like to mention for Canada. Yes, I have a feeling.
Mensah that you cry life from Mensah.
Okay, but what now?
Okay.
Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to today's press briefing for our new head coach. First of all, we would like to thank all the media personnel that we have here. I sincerely apologize for not commencing this program or this event as it was supposed to be scheduled or as it was supposed to be done. That notwithstanding, we thank you for your patience for making it to this event. First of all, we have the Chief Executive Officer of Bechem United Football Club in our midst, the person of Mr. Kingsley Osegosu. We also have our Technical Director in our midst, Mr. Francis Kente. And we have our new head coach who's going to be unveiled today, and he's in the person of Coach Bismark of Mensah. And I'm the MC for this occasion, the Communication Director for Bechem United, Emmanuel Jesse Etway. This important event forms part of the Hunters Day celebration. Today is the day 2 of the event. And in order to make this year's Hunters Day celebration very successful, we thought it wise that we need to organize this maiden edition of the press conference to unveil our new head coach and also create an opportunity for the media to communicate with the newly appointed coach. So without much ado, I'll hand over the microphone to the Chief Executive Officer of the club. He has 1 or 2 words to give out. And when he is done, we go straight to the media and then they will bring in their questions. Coach, you will answer them. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesse. All protocols observed. I would like to stress that this is going to be part of our program as far as our campaign for the next season is concerned. I see. Every 2 weeks, there's a likelihood that we might organize a press conference, brief people about what is happening in the club, let them know what took place and what led to one thing or the other. The Bechem United this season will be a bit professional, and I'll plead with you all to help us in that dimension. I wouldn't like to take much of your time because time is fast spent. So just like my PLO did, I also take that opportunity and welcome you to an officer of this project. We've already been introduced to you, so there wouldn't be the need for the introduction. But what I will say is that I know this season will be better as compared to last season, based on what I've seen. The boys have started exhibiting signs of good qualities, and under the tutelage of a technical director and our head coach, I believe the sky will be the limit. So just let us brace ourselves for a good season as far as the United is concerned. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. CEO. So I wanted us to move straight to the questions and answering, but I would like to give the platform to the technical director to also share one or two things with us. And when he's done, we move straight to question and answering time with Coach Bismark of Mensah.
Well, once the CEO has spoken, I think we all go to the only thing is to welcome you to the once again, and then be waiting for any comments or any questions that will come along. Probably it will be a momentary listening, so we will hold on and probably be waiting for questions. Where we have to come in, we will do that. Where we also have to caution our head coach will also do that. But I'm sure he's up to the task. Kobe is not a new person in this program. So let us just give him the opportunity to hear from him. And I'm sure it is even already summed up by the chief executive. What he said probably will give you the basis for almost all the questions. So we are welcome once again. And then we hope to have a very wonderful and nice session. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear technical director. So now we are moving straight to the questions and answering time. This is how we are going to do it. When you signal me, the microphone will be given to you. You introduce yourself, let us know your name and the media house that you are representing, and your question follows. You can use both English and Creole.
My name is Ahmed Ayab from Kings TV. Coach, as a new coach for Bechem United, what is your target for the team?
Thank you. Good afternoon. Seriously, my target is to make sure that the team has done well, doing well in this competition, this year competition. Because already they have set the bar. They have set the bar. And looking at their performances the last 2 seasons, I think that we have the strategy to do better than what we are doing. So I'm expecting a very, very good season, better than what we have seen the last 2 years.
Virtual, we need a wonder boy if we go so. And I know my friend. Coach, you said when your first time this current squad compared to previous squad now, what it can know but your defense will miss.
There's far difference. My first time of coming here, I made a very, very beautiful thing. At that time, we have even 16 years in our team. This time, we have a bit of mature players, we call it more quality players. To compare the two, I think this squad that I have is far stronger and better. I have more quality than my first time here.
Within the Kwame after 2 years in meeting. Coach, once mobile defender Bismark or a top striker last season for your junior why you do these two? And the possibility say creating during the ACL so the year is one to as earlier in the season. So far, new team and our building. Beating me up when the review season, I guess that's
Yes, seriously, it's unfortunate that Bismark, one of the team is one of the very good and experienced players. Unfortunately, I think I recommended him to have. I didn't even know I was coming here. They called me to share my idea about the defendant that they needed, and I recommended him before I was contacted to come here. But it's all good. We have very good squad. In fact, I can tell you without Mensah and Bechem, I can tell you that we have equally good quality two teams, 11 and 11. So I think Woko is I wish that they were here, but I can tell you that we replaced them with a lot of quality. And then we have Mensah, who was playing outside, who was playing in the Premiership before us, and Mensah. It's a direct replacement for Mensah. We have Mensah who has come back again from Portugal. We have replaced him, almost the same quality. So I think the squad is so strong to at least compete very well.
Welcome, coach. We're from the Papa. Now, the chief said Western League. We were there. There were radical supporters like Sekimila West. I think you will know. So with this, I'm a chief. This is the second time. When you meet things like that, how do you cope with it? Because and yet how we that is in free. How have you prepared to that?
It's true. Sometimes it's very challenging and difficult to meet a very radical supporters. But as I said, I was born in secondary. I have seen 11 white supporters and others. I've known with some others. We have almost the same supporters. They are very demanding. We have even as if we don't want to see that the team has even drawn. So all what they want to see is to win. So I think it's the same thing here. The best thing for a coach is to focus on how you can make the team better, irrespective of the results. My job is to make the team very competitive, develop players individually to change their performance into a very good performance. So I think irrespective of how demanding the supporters are at the end, my focus and my job is to make sure that I build a very good team.
Coach, second question. He said, season be about Mensah at Bechem United. He said, team no more than Bono, a quelling to the season almost 30 years. Emma, it may be on Class Bechem United beating my league in the Zoom now. But a couple 5 matches ever, you say Bechem more than no master team, never for. Why coach your play? They are the number the master in the door, Bechem United beat my league in the Zoom.
It's true. I think that first of all, we need to assess the season, last season, to get to know why it happens. And I think with the technical director around, he was here last year. Has briefed me and give me better insight of what I need to know. And I think right now the focus is to start the season well and keep a very good, consistent performance. And at the end, I believe that I've learned our lesson. It's not happening. What is important is for us to start the season very
That's good. Second question. For the past 2 seasons, Bechem United have picked up season for the past 2 months. You can't top 4 clubs or down. And the pressure for the second time about Bechem United because at that time, for the past 5 years, I've not Bechem United. In Pinjani, you top 4 clubs or down. But for now, Wasana, they can't top 4 clubs or down. And the pressure
Definitely, without that crowd, there is pressure in the job. The pressure to do well, especially in Canada. So, I think that I really want to do well, so that is a pressure by itself.
And so we are expecting to do as well, even do better than we have seen. So it's not because they have been good, that is why there is pressure. But I think that the pressure to do well is there because I want to do well. So that brings the pressure itself. So we really want to do well, so we go all out to make sure that at least we better the performances that we put up in the season. And after that, then at the end, you see what happens.
Okay, Coach, what impact have you had in the selling and buying of players?
I can't talk much about that because I have not been here for long. But I know the team is selling, train, develop, and sell. It's part of their policies. So for how impactful it has been, I can't see much about it because I have not been here for long.
Coach, the third question. We say team. The name is team back where more supporters now. And Oba Bechem United supporters, almost say, and now as a coach, expectation Bena will have Bechem United for coming season.
Seriously, we have so much passion for the club. I can testify that because the supporters chairman has been my good friend since I came here my first time. And after coming here, I think that when you watch them on TV, I came here with Karela. I saw the massive support that they are giving to the club. I believe that running a team now, the club now, is not only for the playing body. Running a team now is like a tree with 3 branches. The playing body, the management, and the supporters. It's for you to know that the supporters also play a major role in football. So for me, I think that they are doing very well. And if we can see that kind of support during the season, this team will do very well this season.
And coach, third question. When you say team be appointed coach, and for the back from staff and back, now they come on. That's all my appointing, or one of my appointing. Okay, and with the team here out there together. Send out some more teamwork and see that team.
That's a very good question. The truth is that I'm very comfortable and relaxed because one, fortunately, my first time of coming here, I met the president. Mr. Gama was here. The same CEO was here, Loziko, the same operational manager, the same assistant. And even now, I've come to meet technical director who has been technical director for the Ghana FA for 15 years. He was my coach in studies, and also like a father. So I believe that I've met people that I'm very comfortable to work with. So you ask me if I'm having any problem, I really feel at home, and the ground is good for me to work on actually.
Okay, Coach, what identity can we expect from your team?
You should expect a very disciplined and good team and very competitive team. That is the team we're going to do. In fact, we are almost there, 100% to compete.
Coach, is there what coach teams people Bechem United fraternity Ankasa compared to other teams in our coaching? Difference in the same is
I think the only difference is that Bechem United, we run the club like a family. Everybody brings his knowledge on board, his suggestion on board. We deliberate and discuss. And it has been like that since I was here in my first time. And still it's like that. So I think that has been the only difference from other clubs.
Okay, Coach, my name is Philip Ojo from Multimedia. This is a club that is a community based. The people are very close to the club. Sometimes the things they even know, you the coach might not even know. So when the results are not coming, they vent their anger on the coaches. And you and I know the kind of things they do. Do you think that you have that temperament to withstand all these things?
Yes, I think I do.
because it's not different from any nursing. It's not different from Summerborn. It's not different from being with the Olympics. You know, but I think the best thing for a coach is always focus on how you can make the team better, how you can, work within the team to make sure that they produce good results. That is my job. My job is not to fight or listen to supporters. When the supporters are speaking, then it means that in the bad way, it means that the results are not coming, which is normal and natural. So I think it's better for me to focus on how I can build a very competitive team to get very, very positive results. If I'm able to do that, the same supporters will praise me. So it's like that.
President of the club yesterday mentioned that he wants to win the Ghana Premier League. They were fourth or third last season, right? So it means the task is huge. Are you ready to win the league for them? They have not won it before. Are you ready to win it for them?
Yes, the president said it, I heard it. Winning the league is not about talking. There's a lot of things that goes into football that is beyond my powers as a coach. I'll do my job, as I said earlier. I'll make sure that I raise a very, very competitive team. You see it also. And we want to be very competitive and consistent with our good results. So I believe that if we are able to do that, then we will be one of the contenders. To sit down here and say we win the league just now, then I'll be a magician.
So you are going to be a contender?
We are one of the contenders because we have the quality to win the league. But as I said, there's a lot of things that goes into football that is beyond me as a coach. So what is important is that is my job, is to build a good team.
Coach, my second question, I wish...
Sometimes, some of the results that happen is not because the coach is a good coach or it's a bad coach. It's a result that happens in football. And most of the time, if you're a coach, you can't do anything about it. But your main job is to make sure that the team is playing the way you want to play.
Can you help us with an example? Let's say a Kotoko game or a House of Folk game, that one, you know that it is theirs. And the rest, you are going to keep them. Is that the case?
Not at all. Because the Hearts are not really in Ghana football anymore. That has been a long time ago.
Coach, my second question, and I wish Coach Akantin will assist you. I want to be a coach or under coach. But this statement, coaches are hide and fight, I always don't want to understand. So I wish Coach Akantin will assist me in answering this question. Because sometimes I will see that players squander many chances, but then they will come to the coach and say, Coach, one point and all that. So I think Coach Akantin will assist me in giving me this answer.
That is the nature of the job. I can't remember, our champion was coaching both. And defended the whole national team so Lanky defender back. Nana Koyanadina, he lost the ball and eventually they considered a goal out from that. And they drew in that game because of that error, individual error. They saw that clearly, maybe the player was not serious or something. But at the end, opening the player say, no, I'm going to support this and but they are looking for your champion to be beaten. So that is the nature of the job. You could see clearly that maybe the team is a good team, but maybe because of this reason, but always the blames are portioned on the coaches, which is for me is part of the job.
Are you satisfied?
Please no.
Next question.
But your friend calling is also. Coach me Pacho, we supporting senior secretary. Yeah, me touch now. Yeah, yeah, no sure. Yeah, Kenya Busa, the mere club president in the team. Team Kuna Susa, to the uniform, I shall say. My friend, beautiful. To be the true one or man.
Anybody who will give me the phone, I'll put the phone in my pocket. Any phone that will come to me, I'll put it in my pocket. I've worked there before, I know what I'm talking about. The best thing is to work with the technical. If there is any advice or suggestion that I think will develop the game as the game is going on. We should pass the right thing because we are doing it. Agama as any Kasa, he really understands football. But he's possessed with certain things, special results. But football, you can even play well and lose. You can create all of the chances and lose. So for me, as I said, what is important is the structure of the team. Are they playing well? Are they behaving well? Are they putting a good character on the field? Those areas are my job. So I make sure that the players respond and respond to it whenever they are playing. When it's like that, definitely the results will be coming. If not every time, you still get consistent results.
Good. A friend at the boss, supporters team. Not only a boyfriend, and said, what if you say, and wrote there as a friend. And so, hunger, yeah, I'm for refuge. Says, essentially, that's not what you say, that's the shoe retire. Dear Faso, let it be until hunger. My again, I will pass on control.
Thank you. It's true. Everybody have weakness. But what is important is that as a coach, it's important that I put up a very good behavior because I'm leading a lot of people. And then going forward, I'm going to control my temperament. For sure.
Yeah. Coach, we need to remember one thing. TBR with the philosophy. And I know some coaching also on the philosophy. They have been part of the current at the Great Olympics and Bangladesh. But our first season, our starter, Bechem. Open second season, okay. Open the philosophy, and team philosophy. Jerry, and I said, ODB and I come.
It's the same thing. We have the same philosophy. I always want my players to keep the ball and control the game. We try to play passing game. That is our style. So. Fortunately, the coach who just let me go, Coach Milo, I think I played with him when I was with Karela. We play similar style of football. So building the team this season has not been very difficult for me.
The second question, between the academic third, also 42 goals. I'm saying was season without August. Now he's back with the team. Almost special will be on the August as a senior player. Yes, she will be from put in there. And as a normal August woman, I will be.
Seriously, I'm very glad that he's back here. I don't wish him to play in Ghana, but the fact that he's here, I'm very glad. Because he brings a lot of quality to the team. And again, it's a classic and potent goal scorer. And that is the end of the game. Irrespective of how you play, the bottom line is that we need to score. So when you have a player like Ukra, who is a potent striker and a typical goal scorer, then I think I'm going to add a lot of quality. At the end, he's not fully fit. We are still working on him to put him in a very good shape to perform and bring a lot of things with him.
Coach, once again, good afternoon. You left the club for some time. You needed to seek for bigger pastures. You are back, and I think your predecessors also did the same, and they were doing well when they left the club. You and I will agree that Ghana football is under construction, and all the various stakeholders will need to do a little bit of sacrifice to get Ghana football there. You are back for the second time. Have you figured out that kind of sacrifice that you can do for Bechem United to elevate the platform, the kind of how they're existing now to another level, and how sure are you that you can be able to stand that, and then maybe philosophy or something will not just ginger you to just move away from the club, but to maintain a focus and then elevate the club, and maybe one day your name will be respected as one of the people who lifted this club from a very noble environment.
Thank you, Wallace. Seriously, sacrifice now. I've started doing it. My CEO didn't give me what I want. I decided. So that is enough sacrifice. He gave me maybe half, he met me halfway. I didn't like it by sign. That is one sacrifice. And again,
what again? I mean, if you have figured out how those sacrifices are going to be like coming back for the second time?
Yeah, seriously, the team as a team, as I said, it's not a rich team, but they manage it in a way to always, try to do their best for the players and all as well. Sometimes it's difficult, as I said, because we don't even have any sponsorship so far, I think so. So it's difficult to, please players, technical staff every time, 100%. So definitely, the sacrifices have been there in my first time, and I think since I came, I've seen that everyone around is also trying to sacrifice and add to whatever the president and the CEO are doing. So we have started it, and I know that it will not stop here. It's going to happen throughout the season. For everything, not smooth, and I think it cuts across board. No Ghanaian team is okay with finances.
Okay, to CEO, I wanted to know, coach has admitted before the press that he has already started doing some sacrifices. I don't know what kind of motivation you have as a CEO for very consistent thing how people want to work with the club for quite a long time. Because yesterday, the president of the club reiterated that once upon a time in the life of the Bechem United, there was a coach who wanted him to move the team to Sunyani because he went to dance at a nightclub in Sunyani and he realized that the place is a wonderful place. Looking at the disadvantage of the environment that we are in now, what are some of the things that we are doing to help coaches who are willing to sacrifice for the club to take the club to its heights?
Thank you, Wallace. The one thing is that we see ourselves as an athletic club, and there is the need for us to do what it is expected of us as such. The mere fact that we are an athletic club doesn't mean that maybe the demands of the coaches or the technical team will be relegated to the background. We are fully prepared to meet them. But in times of difficulties, I think it will be our duty to explain to them as to why they should cope with the problems, and I don't think we are going to throw them away just like that. I believe in the fact that there is the need for us to motivate them to an extent that will let them churn out the sort of results that we want. Fortunately for us, we've been making impact in the league for the past 2 or 3 years. And I believe in the same way, we're definitely going to do that. What is expected of us as management will definitely be done. But, no more not playing the day. We are trying to get there. And I believe by the end of our work and perseverance, we shall conquer.
Okay, now to quote someone Francis Utafinti. After you left Ghana Football Association as the technical director, I think that you've been sitting in a moving train. The train has been moving and now you are in Bechem United. We can't really tell whether this is where your bus stops or you're still moving.
Thank you very much, Wallace. Definitely, the dream is not going to stop you. Once God keeps on giving you life, probably it is not going to be the last thing. But I will try as much as possible to do what I have to do as a technical director for a club. And if it behoves that I have to stop here too, I will do that. But, let us leave that one with Almighty God. Probably here, our higher Almighty Lord becoming so that if, like I've already said, it's possible for me to be this place to be the last one, I will do that. If it is not like that, I will continue. Football, itself is very dynamic. It keeps on changing. So once it keeps on changing, then our life will also be probably in the similar way. So let us leave it. But I'll be very happy if I'll be able to play the greater part of it as I did at Ghana Football Association here, so that the club has already started. We are seeing some beautiful signs, some very good signs, and people like us, we like development, and it is not always tied to winning. Once we are able to get to our aim, and I think the greater part of it is the development. Once we are able to get to it, probably it might be my last stop. But let me assure you that football, dynamic, and I continue to also be moving. But I hope that the back starts from there. Let us hope that if the CEO of my right will also be doing all what we want, and then the president will also become the king. And then I also have very good and people who understand my philosophy too. Like he has already told you, we all have the same philosophy. If not the same, it's similar. Once we understand ourselves and he listens to me, I also listen to him, and things are moving on the way that is supposed to be done, I don't think there will be much problem for me to probably stop here and then go back to Univa, where I have, that is not my hometown anyway, but that is where I have most of my assets in. So let us leave it to Romantino and see what he does for us.
Probably this is going to be my last one to you. Since you have just told us that the bus is not stopping here, what will you want to be remembered for when one day you are not here?
Come again.
Since you are still moving, or you'll probably be moving, I'm asking you, what do you want to be remembered for when you are one day not here?
Probably the frankness of the CEO, in fact, let's say the management. And yesterday also, Mr. Agama, the president, spoke about one of the players that everybody should be taking some cue from him. I think specifically, he spoke about Okra. It's something like that. You see, the man didn't know me when one day I was called to be here to take to an award. Just as you were also, I don't know whether you have some listening with him, whether he knew you before he gave you an award. But he didn't know me, and I didn't know him. But still, as a Ghana Football Association Technical Director, I just found my listen that I have to be here for an award. And the citation looked so wonderful, beautiful. And that actually, when it came to me that I have to be here, he was the person that I talked about. He said, this man some time ago did not know me. And he brought to me, he decided to bring me in. He gave me an award. And if now he wants me to help him, why wouldn't I do that if I'm in a position to do it? So I think it's going to be a legacy. And it has, I would say it's still a legacy. And since I came here, I've not, like the man said, I've not had even one of, do I say half of the things that they promised giving me. But because of what the man did for me some time ago, and the management, they've been so nice with me. I think that will be something that will be left behind. Probably it's going to be a landmark, and I pray it continues. That does not mean that they should not fulfill all what they promised me. I know so.
Very important.
Yes. Okay. But they'll be wonderful.
Okay.
Even with their shortcomings, it hasn't been bad at all. So that is that. Peter Fire said,
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
But once I saw happen for me, Collins said, the patrol me back, CEO. The patrol, I'm saying, only the team United and 90th. Meet me cancel. But season we perceive as a day now, we are differently. I be team and chief supporters now, and then we pay because we can't pass it. Last season, we call media ba na ehia se team achieve nti ho ko mo bebe nti at the management level then na mo ya meeting atwe supporters na ma at least match bi na team kra ka spect about meeting dey.
Yeah, thank you very much. Since you've spoken to you, let me answer you. Or let me say that I see my management to be very sensitive. And I believe that in every corporate institution, decision making begins with an initial awareness. Once you become aware of the problems associated with that entity, solving them shouldn't be a problem. I see Bechem United, the management as such. You know, for the past 2 seasons, if we had been serious or much more purposeful, we would have annexed the league title in both years. So I've sat down with my management. We've searched for alternatives that will serve as panacea to our wounds. And we've critically analyzed them, and I believe that this year around we will be implementing solutions that will help us achieve our desired objective. Apart from that, let me assure you that, fortunately for us, we have about 4 buses. I know 2 are in very good shape to travel as far as Midiama, Accra, Bando, and other places. I want to assure you that the decision has already been taken and that the blue and white bus will be at your disposal for every away match, provided you are capable of making it. We've come to the realization that the support base has been very effective, and with a little push, I think the sky will be the limit. So I wouldn't like to talk much about the sort of plans we have for you, but let me assure you that if only you are prepared to be going to all matches with you, and we will definitely need your support. I quite remember we went to Cape Coast to beat House of Hope. For me, after my general assessment, I got to know that it was the presence of the supporters that gave us that victory. So I don't joke with the support base at all. Fortunately, my landlord happens to be the chief supporter or the leader of the supporters. And we've been discussing a lot of things. So rest assured that this time around, everything will be fine. And you'll be at the various match centers to do what you know doing best. Thank you.
Thank you. Pacho, the second one, the same the coach Yogaka. Coach Pacho, we are matches a born in never acquire news with their supporters. And it's all got to go back. You should papa. You know, better say you can be a meaning and a technical in a week. The patrol, and no nowadays, but another for and the account game, first 5 matches a day in expectations. First 5 matches, both coming away. No league in expectations.
Okay, thank you. Talking about system. Seriously, to play in this system, I think it all depends on the quality and type of players that we have. On our system, we have been used to 3-back. I'm even surprised you're saying that 3-back system not used to. For me, 3-back system is one of the modern attacking systems. We use more defending, but it's an attacking system. So it's not even about that. It's about maybe most of the time your opponent, the players available to you. Then you decide on the type of tactics you play to then you raise it and execute it in practice. So don't be worried about it too much. You just need your support. In Yamankoya, you have the right to see it in a very authentic way, positive way. Just to, not to discourage the team, but rather you can speak your mind. So leave those systems for us. That is why maybe we are here. I have a very experienced person who is helping me. I'm also a result-oriented person and really want a result and want to win. So you're not going to play with that. I can promise you that you raise a very competitive this season. All what you need is your support. And there was another question.
5 matches. First 5 matches.
Yes.
Expectations.
Yeah, the expectation to do was seriously, as I said, I have said it here. We really want to start well. We really want to start well. And also keep a very good, consistent performance and result. So that is the focus. And when you focus like that, then you need to work towards it. And so we make sure that the players function well, their behavior on the field. You know, we are always meeting management and the welfare of players because it all comes in when we want result from players. So we need to make sure that, you know, things are done in the right way, at least to meet every demand in the half for the players to have that concentration to them.
So, coach, first 5 matches, 15 points. How many points would you accrue?
We want to do well in every game. We want to do well, whether home or away.
So 2 out of 15?
So,
2 points out of 15?
I think 2 out of 15 is not so we want to do well.
So 15 or 15?
It's possible. It's very possible. It's difficult, but it's possible.
So we will take the last 5 questions. Last 5.
Sorry for the interruption. We wanted to know the number of points that we're going to get in our first 5 matches. What I want to say is that cautious optimism should be the key here. If you say you're going to win all the 15 matches, maybe we didn't know what will come your way. Football is better and full of uncertainty. You can get injuries and a whole lot of other things. And you know that the absence of one person can even create problems for the team. What I want to reiterate is that we are definitely going to do well. More especially if the 5 matches, we have 3 at our backyard. And you tell us, is it going to be 2 points out of the 15? That I wouldn't answer because the 3 at the home ground will definitely be taken. So for the 9, we are going to take. Let me assure you that last season, if we had been much more serious, like I said earlier, we lost the match at our backyard to Lions. We drew with Kimfesa and drew with, is it Tamale City or, yeah. These were matches that we could have won this year. And I want to assure you that if we were able to put Kotoko in last down, I don't see why we cannot be doing that. But let me say that football is full of uncertainties. And let's take it that we are definitely going to do well in our first 5 matches. Now, as for the points that we're going to get, it will be difficult to tell you.
Congratulations, Coach, on your job. Coach, I would like to know, Coach compliments, right? What are your principles in the game, your philosophy? Are you the pressing type, the possessive type, or the attacking type?
I'm a mix of all. It all depends on the type of game, the type of players you have, you are available for you at that very moment. But I always want my team to control the game. So to control the game most of the time, you need to press to win the ball and control it. So pressing is part of my philosophy, part of my philosophy.
Okay. Coach, we've known the team United to be a spread more for coaches and players. We saw what happened to the Swedish international coach, Tom Strand, the immediate past coach, Coach Mensah. Are we going to see a different combination being placed among the early coaches? If I say early, that the winning coaches, the championship winning coaches.
Definitely, it's possible because seriously, I was here before 5 years back. When I came here, I didn't have much experience. Though at that time I coached some Premier League games, but I've never been a head coach of anything. Bechem gave me that chance to coach. In 2010, I was an assistant coach to Alas. The Puno, that is the year Olympics wise and Mazabes went to relegation in 2010. I had a chance to coach some of the matches against Olympics and White. At that time, City happened and that year was. Sure. And before they brought in, well, our coach was sacked, so I had a chance to coach subsequently before they brought in the senior coach. From then, I've even coached, being part of the gallery team, been part of U15 of the 17. I've coached Karela, I've coached the Olympics. So I think I'm better experienced than I came here. So I believe that looking at the quality, what we see, it's very, very possible that we can do something better than what our predecessors did the last year.
Sure. Coach, from where I stand, it seems your tax is quite Herculean. Why do I say this? Because Bechem United has been one of the best performing clubs for the last 3 seasons, having produced players for 3 years now to the Black Stars and to all national teams. This is one of the best scoring clubs in Ghana, and defensively they are also good for 3 good years now. What is Kobe Mensah bringing on board? Are you going to see something different? Are you going to maintain a stand at all? And looking at the materials at your disposal, you have what it takes to win the league, as your CEO and then the president said yesterday.
Yeah, it's true. They have been doing very well. But if you look back, then there is something that they have been doing good. And now, the team has become one of the top clubs or teams in this country. So playing any other team is a big game. It's like Kotoko and Heart. When you are with Kotoko and Heart, any game for Kotoko and Heart is big because the teams are always coming to play Kotoko or Heart, as you know. So the team has now, I think, in that level. So if they have been doing well, I really want to maintain it and even improve it. The only thing is to double our preparation and our effort, because now they see us to be a big club, so every game is a big game for the team. So for us to sustain that kind of good performances they are putting up over the years, we need to double our efforts and our preparation, everything.
Coach, from where you're coming from, you being with your principles in the game, you said you would like to apply all the principles in the game. Having spent like 3 years on the artificial turf, now you're on the green turf, which one would you prefer for your system?
I prefer the natural turf.
And why?
Yes, the artificial turf is very difficult to play sometimes, especially when the sun is on. And also, it creates a lot of injuries for players if you train on it and play regularly on it. And again, the natural turf is what we grew up with. And for me, I am against that plenty astroturf that they are doing in this country. Everybody is doing that. I think that it's good, it's not bad. But we need to do more natural food than artificial.
Do you think your pitch is ready for?
It's very, very good food. It's not the very best one, but I think one of the best in the country. Very manageable and very good football.
I wish you the best, coach.
No, the questions I have 4. The kind of Bama, Mr. Loziku. That is last season, Bechem, their friend orchestra in Japan. You're not friend from Bechem FM. Last season, Bechem United, Bob betting. It is alleged a room for them. I did 2 management and this one with 2 now. We did carpet. One book would be our form, one boy, one boy, Mr. Francis. And then when we say, what the team will carpet. They say the statistics improve. The airport for one. You will be a man. And here, Mr. Lozico, they are tossing you no farmer coach. Over the team, I say, yeah, what pressure will happen, especially supporters. atɛmdidie ɛne nsɛm deɛ wɔbɛtumi bree wogyina laa no so no wɔbɛtumi bree ne nyinaa gyina sɛ supported de wɔsi bio mpɛ sɛ ɛkyɛm no atɛdi nkonim bɛsɛ busa wɔ sɛ woayɛ ready sɛ supporters no nsɛm a wɔbɛka sɛ bia results ne nkɔ yie deɛ wɔbɛte nyinaa no woayɛ ready sɛ wobɛtena bɛkyɛm na waboa ma bɛkyɛm no atɛ so yɛtumi akɔ anim ana meda ase.
In the first place, let me put it straight on record. It's a minute to get more room for each other. And Muna Mutinesa, because Muko checkable us. No more, no more percent. The Bobo will see to Salima, which shouldn't be the case. The mere fact said, Abano always said, yeah, I'm not going to try to get 3 months. 7 means a bit of we don't do that in Bechem. And let me tell you, the team, may I say, come over home. It will be difficult for you to even convince them to do that. Under no circumstances, number to more conviction and more yes. We don't get ourselves involved in that. That is the more reason why let's say focus on the woman yet besides we don't engage ourselves in that. You watch it this time around. The concept about draw, isn't it? Yes. Jennifer, over draw. Say, you go to your son and say, wow, get Jennifer and whatever change. But yet they have vowed, we will not get ourselves into that, into your game behind the one with the seriousness that it does. But, oh, because so what do I do? Jim never in Chester Summer. Yeah. We don't do that. Our president is against it. And there's no way say, yeah, you be troubled. I'm an ESCO member, and I don't see the reason why I should get involved in that. And in the other 2 teams, because of betting, so we don't get involved in these things.
Before coming council, let me just add very little to what the CEO has said. We have also been hearing of things of this nature. I've spent almost about 7-8 months here, and I met some of these things, especially at Tamale. The unfortunate incident where we were leading 2-0, and then all of a sudden we conceded 3 goals, and we lost that match. I'm sure if we had won that match, we would have also won the match. It was just unfortunate. It was just unfortunate. Because of this, we've also been finding ways and means to be able to educate our players. We are gone around all the supporting team, the supporters, the groups, and so at 18 and so on and so forth. We are also trying as much as possible to educate them. Kobe and myself met the players. We held a meeting, and we had for I don't know whether for the first time or for the second time. I would say for the first time, because we met the management and then discussed with them and told them that we needed a code of conduct. And when the coach came in, we also decided that yes, this thing must be done. It must even be written and then presented to the management for approval, and then we start educating the boys, which we met them here, we met the management here, and they gave us a full approval. So Kobe and myself, including the rest of the technical staff, met the boys. We held a meeting, we met them. We spoke a lot about the code of conduct, so many of them. But what specifically took us on was this betting. And definitely, I'm sure, if nothing at all, they probably might have taken something out of it. And I assure you that, except just as the CEO said, you will imagine. But for us going in, it will be very difficult. Me, I won't let my image get into that this year. And yet, my year 15 good years with an FA. And Yamama Kofi Akonhome quietly. You saw the biggest thing that came in the announced expose. I was not part of it. And Namaba has said, Kufia, said Papa Bismark Wallace. He said, I'm busy, I say, you want me just say, Chacha. No. And this man, like he told you, I coach him in under 17, himself and his team. One of the best players on this man, except injury, has win Ghana. Because this man will have been one of the best. And I know how he behaves. And I also coach him, or even coaching or Namasi. I know this man. Me, all these things, when they respect the mommy, but if you say bar, Papa, all mom respect you. And I wouldn't want to lose my respect. What is it? Into a idea, you have born by Kesipa. Now, we ask me what happened to Goldfields. I'm sorry to mention their name. Well, I've been there before. Into your basically be saved to your mother. Into your best sermon, no more boy. Now, my educating go was there. Boy, you which no lose, which you never draw, which you win. But yeah, Mamma, you share circumstances, you know. And then all of a sudden you conclude that these people did this. No. The first match at like I've already told you at Kamali, I also concluded same. But later on I found out that I did some little investigation and I discovered my listen didn't take me to the right listen. Until yesterday, we are more than 9 years I did. Now you're more. They are not compromised and they say I did. What I say? Yes, there are not players that will say, if you do that and you leave, you want to go to Kotoko, probably you go and meet Mensah there. And then Mensah tells you, hey, you did this at Bechem, now you want to come to Kotoko. Probably that time too, you will be getting very big money. And the man does that. Don't you think he has spoiled your future? So let's say, they won't do it. We are also not going to do it, and I'm very, very sure the management is not going to do it. One factory and some managers are mine, but you'll be mine.
My main emphasis here, most of the time, a figment of your own imagination. Because they are called RT, Concordia said 2 goals in to say a bet. Concordia go king, and even Bechem, the end important. Concordia go king, or the Confield, on their Yacobona Basso. Jilly Nazico, I'll be proud to say, Jilly, I'm out for Babona Basso. We could have open matches about the never be answered. So, indeed, the antenna. Maybe on going no budget, walking, the Baba to Tata. Originally, I met at our Champion Indians because maybe Jilligana, maybe as members, my colleagues, they will respect me the more. They say a woman with this packer when you're coming, they won't have chance salute. So I salute to me, them in baby. Now, concluding not any individual achievement. But the total achievement, I bear affect Obiano, the Bechem United, and I'll be proud. So much in Tino or who go king with the other. And this is a material, the Akatasico, Wajale. Indeed, I am on for him. The court, Tamale. Yes, 2 quick goals. Supporters, no, not 7-11 more. We are all praying, say no. I told them, say, you're not that going to you better the match about to Tatana, to FSL, referee necessary, didn't punish him. You know the referee was punished. Now, me make all kinds of referees on the inside, and I'm saying, and punish him. Indeed, I told them, you're the man can I have me, I said, yeah, near that you was saying.
And supporters.
I don't make no supporters in general. I make Martini. And I've been explaining it, sir. The Chemical and more better. And don't think as I've been costing, sir. I've been costing. Yes, he's getting for you'll be a patient. And that is it.
So please, we are far behind time. We need to also go and commence with the unveiling program. I I'll take one contribution from Bechem and then one question from Acapella and we'll be done. Yeah, coach will answer that. When coach is done, Bechem will bring his question, Acapella will also bring his question, and then we'll do this for that.
So I'm going to the class.
Yeah, we can. I'm really sorry, we cannot do that, please.
Okay, on your question about supported behavior. Yes, it's true. Sometimes it's very frustrating, to see your own supporters, let's say, give no cause, but never call your machine now. Even come and stand behind you, even disturb you the more. I think it's not the best. The best thing is for me to focus on my job anyway as a coach. But I will only advise that I'm the first person who are affected. And I will need their support when the game is going on. The home team will support us now, one more pressure, one for now waiting coaching. It's not hard, that's your margin. But then I believe that in whatever way, we have to keep on supporting the team. At the end of the game, no one can see it. But when it's left with 10 minutes, 5 minutes, we need it. So I will only advise that in Yaman we still need their support to the end. At the end, in the results of that, they have the right to lambaste us. Part of the case.
Coach, this is a suggestion to management, Zico, and to see yourself in there. The team United is a beautiful fan. We've all known Mensah to be one of the best coaches in the system, but sometimes the system will not allow us to attain that level that we want to. And so, from what we've gained from the supporters, it seems the Team United supporters are very demanding and they give them a lot of pressure. You see, and so I would suggest you have to concentrate the supporters. So this 1 week now, you take time, and then meet the various supporters, even if it's already. So there's this bad perception from what I'm thinking, and that will not help this beautiful family. So I would suggest take that time and concentrate for this one to do that. I think that will help a lot.
Thank you for the contribution and point well with the management will work on that and we make sure that will help to improve the results of it. I will pick the last question from Acapella and then we'll call it a day.
Please, my name is Evolution from AK Acapella, head of sports of the two-way meeting. This question goes to Mr. Zico and all the management. And I have another question for Coach Bismark.
Please, you make it one question, please.
Okay. No, there are 3 radio stations in Bechem here, and sometimes we find it very difficult on
Excuse me, I hope it is just one question. Yeah, only one question.
In the season, the chance and our matches. Then I'm going to get radio stations, matches, coach. The patrolers who see 1 year, selection, I was so team first 11 by my ship. I won't be said, we want to meet our resource and our resource. Why are you ready for signing your money?
In the first place, the question you cry about. Can't you say?
No,
Just say, the BIA coach for training grounds. Coach for our program, so that we also free. After that, yes, let's say a team policy say a day to the match. Let us know who players for the match. Apart from say, we offer suggesting that maybe I might think say constructive. And no crown. Yeah. Administratively, no. There is the need of what we call certain players who are not psyche or for the match. So knowing the selection doesn't mean me changing, but offering a constructive alternative in this world, corporate entity be anywhere in there. At the final analysis, the park will stop with the coach. So if you say, coach, we know to push training, and if you say, because we are a report physio class and na area and I'm saying do you think it's better with you? It is left to the point to convince me as to why you should be that person. And if that is done, the buck stops with him. I believe in collective responsibility than individual responsibility. So by the time to say, I'm here and say, a true one, and to Yanaba. Indeed, young fortune what he said, or 4 big more. The piano training grounds, nothing in war, Mukaka, is suggested, and I believe that ours is suggestion. And I don't see it as a negative interference. No, it's a radio station's name. From here, you left with Jesse. Somebody ever took one. I would say, who's about condition on 1 among year. It was a very, very important. What to me, Obiani Nichidi. Obiani Nichidi. To me, and he said, yes. They make a cappella, they took one chair. Until a few open a cappella, you do my road, they didn't took one. There's nothing wrong with a person, as you find them. Until over condition, went to West matches up, there's no problem.
Lord, I think, sir, technical data will different opinion about that. Journalists traveling with the team in the team mass. I don't think that is the best. The amendment was to find a covenant.
They are called a university. Journalists, but so near. My journalist, Castle, from Queen University. So, supporters, we can make arrangement for them to join the pass. What would they change? But, sir, on condition very well. Now, I believe in the fact that it is a cappella. So, who announcement there, you force him to do it for you, and then you convince him to do the thing for you. You think commonly a 2 coin, now a 4 more and you're money. But the most important thing is that it was set on condition.
Condition in what sense? Is it about spiritual condition or
let me come into this because I'm the one that has been directly involved with the ideas. So what we used to do last season is that I made arrangements with groups of the fans, the supporters. Okay, so what the supporters, the arrangement that they did was that they take care of the TNT for their respective sports journalists that want to go and pick commentary. There's the arrangement that I did with one Hunters too, and they were helping. There's one guy, High Road. Okay, so if the other media stations in which they are interested in that, I can easily do that, and the supporters are always willing to do that. I'm not against journalists traveling with the teams, but it is because of what we've seen before. At that time, I was a media man, but I've been a media man, and through that, I've been a PR. And then when I compare the 2 generations, I mean, life also moves on. We cannot still remain in the past. So if supporters are ready and willing to cater for the TNT, for the media personnel involved, I think it is better. It doesn't necessarily mean that the person is supposed to travel with the team. The most important thing is that you get your TNT, you get to the match venue, run your commentary, you get back to the house safely. The alternative arrangement that we also provided was that in case we go to a long distance, a place like Tamale or Karela or Bebieni, when the journalists go to that match venue and he's done taking a commentary or report for that match, and we are returning, you can consider the person and add it to any of the management cards. So I remember always, I go to the pre-match meeting with the team manager. I go to the pre-match meeting with the team manager, and we use his card to, accommodate this media person. So let me reiterate, Chairman, with due respect, I'm not counting what you said, but please. That's why I said it's arrangement that I'll be doing with them. So just let me know that you want it, and I can quickly do that. That's not a problem. So let me reiterate that media personnel traveling with teams is something that almost all the Premier League teams are not doing it, and I don't think it would be prudent for Bechem United as a club to also do it. Whichever means that I, in my capacity as a communication director, can do to help you to get, commentary day in, day out concerning Bechem United matches. I'll try my maximum best. Even if supporters cannot pay, I'll try to convince management that we'll set up a special TNT, a policy or whatever that you want. You want that one for, because there are so many things that goes on in the team bars, which is supposed to be within the team. You cannot share our things concerning the team.
Notwithstanding all the organization and arrangement for the media, I still want to condition myself. How do I do that?
All my brothers are well convinced. We thank you very much for gracing this August occasion. It is the first ever press briefing that we've had ever in the history of the club as Bechem United. And I'll thank the management of the team, Lord Zico, the CEO, Director of Operations, Mr. Francis, Dr. Kingsley, also a chairman, and then the technical director and the coach. As soon as I informed them of this plan that I want to put in place, they gave me the necessary support. And my able-bodied Honorable Joseph Apia, he's been a coordinator for all the events organized by Bechem United. I thank the media personnel also for coming here and then gracing this occasion. In fact, it's been a long day and then it's been wonderful. We end here and then we go and continue with the second part of the last part of the Hunters Day celebration, which is the unveiling of the new coach and the players. We unveiling August new grass stand also today. The VVIP is being named by one gentleman. He's a patron of the club. That will also be unveiled. So it's a whole packed event that will continue to wrap up. I'll plead that the media will still continue to be around and then you observe whatever that goes on. Thank you very much. After that, there will be a match. After that, there will be a match with Bafo Soccer Academy. Yeah. Thank you very much. And then
I still want to do audition. I still want to do audition.